So yesterday, I had an encounter, not an encounter, but yesterday I ended up getting reached out to by my favorite rapper, and if you know, you know. And when I first saw the message, I was like, "What the hell?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, because like it was random, but not random at the same time. But reached out to me with an opportunity, and I'm not a clout chaser, so I don't want to be posting shit like that, and like, you know what I'm saying, I really do like to see how things play out before I, get overly excited about stuff, because it's circumstances that go along with everything. And he reached out, hit me up talking about, he said, like my music, interested in working with me, and whatnot. That's the gist of it. And so he asked what was my budget, what am I working with, and had to be completely transparent with him and honest. Like, I don't really have one, because circumstances in life has really changed my perspective on music and doing things like that. So I haven't really been focused on making a music budget, you know what I'm saying, which has really been my issue for my entire music career. I just would drop songs and not really think about the business aspect of it. And anytime anyone would ask me a question about the business aspect, I would always think it's a scam, because, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, but people don't do things for free. It's what you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. So it's like, and I would never ask for a handout. That's why I was completely transparent and upfront with them about it. And after telling them that, I didn't hear back. So I had to, I reached out again, just to clear up any misunderstanding that I wasn't prepared to do what it takes to get the opportunity that was presented. So I reached out again, told him, I was like, "Hey man, I just didn't want you to misunderstand me. Like, I was just being upfront and transparent about my situation, but I'm not interested in letting this opportunity pass by." So I told him, I said, let's keep an open line of communication, and we'll work on getting some things in motion, if he's still interested in working with me, because preparation and opportunity, that's when, but I wasn't prepared for the opportunity. Only because it's partially because I thought the opportunity would never come, because we've had conversations before, and it was, it hit roadblocks. But timing is everything, and I guess it's the time that he's on right now is a time where he's willing to work with other artists. So, say that to say, well, he told me, he said, last thing he said was, that's cool. Like, he was like, that's fine, hit me up when you're ready with a budget. Bet that, fine, cool. Now, I'm like, I haven't really thought about the business aspect of music in years. Like, this is 2025. I haven't thought about stuff like that since like 2022, I want to say. And it's just, it kind of passed me by. Like, I still would make music, but it's like, started to, as I became older, I started to try to, be more realistic with my goals and what I wanted to get out of it. And I really just started making music because I like, the sounds that I was creating, not necessarily to get big off of it, which I don't, we'll see. But like I said, I don't like the clout chase, bro. So that's why I don't be name dropping, bro. But when it happens, it's gonna happen, and you'll see, and then I'll confirm. I gotta get this song with the homie. I gotta get this song. This cosign too, like, gotta get it. It's a must. It's imperative. So I think what we're gonna focus on is a budget for a single. It's gonna really just be a budget for this situation. Single budget. All right. yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And got some things in the works. Like I said earlier, man, I don't clout chase, so I'm not gonna name drop the artists that reached out to me. But I just know, like, I got I got to get myself, in a position to where, I'm comfortable with doing things that I'm uncomfortable with. Take this for example. I'm talking on this camera. You asked me 6 months ago, like, yeah, if you look at me talking on the camera 6 months ago compared to how I'm talking right now, you'd be like, oh, damn, he got better at it. And you probably ain't never seen a video from me in your life. Because I don't think I posted any. But I've been practicing, you know what I'm saying, doing this. And I feel like I'm at a space right now where it's like I'm comfortable enough to where I can do this and, make it something worth doing. And that's just it, man. So, because I don't know, it's no coincidence that the day before I got the message is when I actually decided to start taking this recording and vlogging stuff seriously, and actually decided to start pushing out content. Because I even sent like test videos out to my boys. I set up a test stream on Twitch and all that. And it's like the day after that, one of my favorite artists hits me up talking like, man, I enjoy your work and whatever. Let's do some work. And I'm like, okay, all these things are opening up for me, and it's scary, honestly. It's like, okay, hold on. I don't know how to move forward in some of these situations. But it's like I feel like I'm ready, but I question myself if I'm ready. But I'm not gonna find out by not jumping on the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If I jump on the opportunity and it just bottoms out, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It you know what I mean? Like, but if I don't jump on this opportunity and it just passes me by, like so many other ones have passed by, I would just have that regret. And that's like, I'm 30 years old, bro. Like, it's no time to be scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I gotta make something happen. We gotta make something happen, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like the way like just the space that everything is in, like it's so. I don't want to disrespect nobody by saying it's so easy, but being successful is much more attainable. You just got to put yourself out there. And I have people in my life that tell me all the time, man, it's like, dog, you got it. And you hear that for so long, it's like, it becomes numb. And it's like, yeah, you may think I got it, but do I really got it? And those people are exposed to you. So they could see things that you don't see and that other people don't see that's not exposed to you. So I figure we're going to find out. I'm going to put myself out there, and it, you can't make nothing happen by doing nothing. That's just not how it works. So you got to do something. You got to put yourself out there. And that's what I'm doing. Yeah, man, just like, if I could leave y'all with anything, man, just if you want to do something, start. Just start. Like, and I'm not even speaking from a place of success yet, but I believe it's going to come. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's going to come there. But I'm like I said, if you want to do something, man, start, bro. Because, like I said, you'll never know how far you can go if you don't. And I've been sitting on these ideas that I have, this idea that I had that I see so many others attain that shows me it's attainable. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. I feel like it's there, bro. Like my whole life, bro. People been telling, like, not just me, but like the people that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, I grew up around in school and stuff like that, man, this is the path. Like, you play sports, you go to the league, you got it. Or you go to school, you get you a job, and you got it. That's it. there's another avenue out here that's new, that people are taking advantage of, and it's like that's the lane I want. That's it. Y'all told me this couldn't happen, but I see, you know what I'm saying, others do it, and just cause like it's never been an option. It didn't feel like it was an option. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't an option, so it didn't feel like an option. But motherfuckers created that option, man, and took advantage of that option, and now it's attainable. Man, let me get up off of here, bro. I'll holler at y'all.